Good morning. You're Frederick Broussard?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Broussard, you were previously here and given some time to either hire a lawyer or visit with some lawyers. Did you get someone hired?
No, ma'am. I talked to some lawyers and got some prices. Apparently kind of same money.
Who'd you talk to?
You want me to tell you?
Yeah, you can just tell me.
Benjamin Jeffries.
Say that again?
Benjamin Jeffries.
Okay.
James Michael.
Mm-hmm.
And Charles House.
Okay. So do you think you're going to be able to get one of them hired or?
That's my goal.
Okay. So thank you for taking care of what I asked you to do. What I'll do is reset your case for another 30 days or so to give you some time to see if you can get one of them hired. If you get one of them hired, just bring that reset notice again to them. They'll tell you what you need to do. If for some reason it's not going to work that you're able to hire one of them, then I am ordering you to visit with.
All right. This is the classic courtroom homework check when a judge asks whether you hired an attorney. They already know the difference between someone who tried and someone who just nodded and hoped the problem would disappear.
At least 3 more. You can tell that they all charge different amounts and have different payment plans. Bring me that information, and we'll discuss what your options are.
Okay.
Okay, if you step in front of the clerk, she'll give you that reset notice. Yes, sir. Crystal Moon. Good morning, Ms. Roberts. Did you get someone hired? Who'd you visit with?
Yes, ma'am. I visited
Say it again.
Rains and Barlow. I went over some prices, but I can't.
Just those 2? Why didn't you call more? You were supposed to call at least.
I called the 3 of them.
Who else?
And Rains and
Who?
Parker.
Alan Parker.
Yeah.
So are you working?
I just got hired a while. I got this monitor on my leg. I was wondering,
Well, you have a monitor on your leg because you're on probation. And part of the allegations is that you weren't reporting. So we got to know where you are. So you're going to keep the monitor. What I'll do, though, Ms. Roberts, since you did what I asked you to, I'm going to have you fill out some paperwork this morning to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. You need to fill it out accurately and completely because you're going to swear under oath that it's all true. So put what your income is going to be from Walmart, what you anticipate your hours, things like that, whatever bills you have. If you'll step in front of the clerk, they'll give you that information instruction. Nobody hired Mr. Rennick from the last time. Did you hire Mr. Rennick?
I did, but the deal fell through.
Okay. So were you able to get anyone else hired, Mr.
I
Bazile?
remember with Mr. Thomas' office on call, but nobody answered the door, lawyer, attorney.
Yeah.
And as far as I got,
Did you bring in, at one point you had indicated that you were receiving Social Security disability. Did you bring that information?
you asked me for that.
I did.
Okay, I brought it.
Okay. Do you want me to take a look at that and see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer then?
If you want to, regardless, you asked me to bring this to you.
Well, it's not if I want to. So here's the thing. If you could afford an attorney.
I was trying, but
I know.
This price was so ridiculously high that I couldn't even pay my rent.
Let me see what you've got there.
Notice what's happening here. Calling 3 lawyers isn't optional. It's part of a compliance test. If you show up with less than the required number, the judge immediately thinks you didn't take this seriously, and in court effort matters almost as much as results.
That's all.
Do you, okay, I just need your information on what you receive a month from Social Security.
That's it.
Well, I mean,
There.
I got You might need this. It's a ticket that you're supposed to pay.
Yeah, I done all that.
But why are you giving me that?
Well, I give you it.
I don't need all of the paperwork for your life, sir.
I know what you asked me for.
I asked you for specific information with regard to Social Security and what you receive a month.
Yes, ma'am.
There we go. That's all I need right there. Okay, so Mr. Bazile, do you want me to, you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. Do you want me to appoint one for you today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, if you'll just have a seat, if you'll actually just step in front of the clerk and she will give you that information.
Thank you.
Thanks. Good morning. Are you Christian Bertrand?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Bertrand, this is your initial appearance in cause number 23 DCCR 0158. You're charged with the third-degree felony offense of injury to a child, elderly, or disabled individual from February 17th of 2023. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer? So what I'm going to do, Mr. Bertrand, is reset your case for about 30 days to give you some time to try to get someone hired. If you get a lawyer hired before the next court date, bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer. They'll tell you what you need to do. If you're unable to hire someone before the next court date, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts, have different pay.
Only 2 lawyers. Yeah, judges don't love incomplete assignments. This is the moment where you can almost feel the tension rise because failing small instructions usually turns into bigger consequences.
Come back about who you've talked to, and then we'll discuss what your options are if you need more time, things like that. If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following that court order, and you'd have to go back to jail. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you step in front of the clerk, she'll give you a reset notice. Good morning, ma'am. You're Tamika Charles, and you were previously here and given some time to hire a lawyer. Did you get someone hired? Who'd you hire? Bruce Smith?
Yeah.
Okay. Did he tell you he was going to come this morning? If you'll just stay in here in the courtroom till he gets here and gives us that information. Okay. Good morning. Are you David Garza? And Mr. Garza, this is your initial appearance in cause number 23 DCCR 0442. You're charged with third-degree felony offense of driving while intoxicated, third or more, from October 12th of 2022. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer?
Yes, ma'am. I have. It's not Marcus Wilkerson.
Okay, you already hired
I
him?
just hired him last week.
Okay, if you'll just have a seat here in the courtroom, is he going to meet you here this morning? He's not. Do you have any type of receipt or anything like that, Mr. Garza?
No.
Okay, so what I'll do, Mr. Garza, is I'm just going to reset your case 1 week to next Monday. But get with Mr. Wilkerson, make sure he files the appropriate documentation this week. And if he does that, and if he tells you not to come, then you might not have to come next week. If you haven't heard from anybody, then be sure and be here. You're better off coming
Yeah.
when you don't have to than not showing up in a bond forfeiture.
That's like he told me today, 'cause he told me that he wasn't able to, because like I said, I hired him last Wednesday.
And he hasn't filed the
If he
notice.
wasn't able to, just make sure I was here today. So
This is hilarious, but common people think bringing everything helps, but in court too much paperwork looks like panic, not preparation. The judge wanted one document, he unloaded his entire filing cabinet.
I was here today.
Okay, well, maybe get with him and make sure he has to file something with us to let us know that you have hired him. So maybe call his office and make sure they get that done. If you'll sign a reset over here. Good morning, you're Sean Johnson?
Yes.
And Mr. Johnson, this is your initial appearance in cause number 23 DCCR 0388. You're charged with a false statement involving property or credit in the amount of $2,500 up to $30,000 from July 28th of 2022. Since you have made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer? So what I'm going to do, Mr. Johnson, is reset your case for about 30 days to give you some time to see if you can get someone hired. If you get someone hired before the next court date, then bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer. They'll tell you what you need to do. If you're unable to hire someone before that next court date, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts. They have different payment plans. Bring me the names of the lawyers that you've talked to so I know you're trying to discuss what your options are. If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following that court order and you'd have to go back to jail. If you'll step in front of the clerk. Thank you, sir. Noah, not. Good morning, Mr. Knott. Did you get Mr. Rennick or someone else hired?
I initially talked to Mr. Rennick and he didn't want to do a payment plan with me because of my prior incident with my last lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted me to pay in full and I told him $15,000 in full.
Right.
So I went to other lawyers and a lawyer that had been on my family for a long time, Walker, he's supposed to work with me on the payment plan. So that's what I'm in the process of doing right now.
When a judge comments on your outfit hat's a courtroom jump scare, it means you've officially crossed the line from Casualto unacceptable. Always dress like your freedom is on the line, because it is.
Who'd you talk to?
Walker, that's one trying to get hired.
Yeah.
I also talked to
Which one?
Lane Walker,
Okay, the father or the son?
the father.
Okay.
And I also talked to the Crenshaw law firm
Mm-hmm.
and the Bailey law firm also.
Okay.
But I'm initially going with Walker.
With
I'm
this one.
just getting everything together.
Okay, so thank you for taking care, at least trying and talking to some other attorneys. What I'll do, Mr. Knott, is reset your case one more time to give you some time to try to get someone hired. See if you can get someone hired before that next court date. If it's not going to work out with Mr. Walker or the others, visit with some more. As you can see from talking to them, they all have different arrangements. Bring me that information when you come back and we'll see what your options are. Okay? All right, if you step in front of the clerk, she'll give you a reset notice.
This charge is no joke. Injury to a child is one of the most serious third-degree felonies. Judges expect absolute responsibility here. Showing up unprepared is like walking into a hurricane holding an umbrella made of paper.